Magandang umaga po sa lahat ng gising na sa oras na 6:49. May time check ka pa ba? Wala na. O magandang umaga muna kay Jerry Diaz. Nabati ko na si Jerry Diaz, di ba? Magandang umaga muna kay Dr. Mario Festin. Ayan, Doc ha. Doc, nasa Zoom na natin si Attorney Benjamin J. Tolosa Jr., ang legal spokesperson po ng House Prosecution Team at isa din po sa mga private prosecutors sa impeachment trial ni Vice President Sara Duterte. So lalabas ngayon, 3 na ang official spokespersons ng House Prosecution Team. Siyempre bukod pa sa lead prosecutor na nagpapa-interview din at yung ibang miyembro ng prosecution team. Magandang umaga po sa inyo, Attorney Jay.
Good morning, sir. Good morning.
Opo, si Alvin ito, Jay. Tagasang Tolosa ka, ang daming Tolosa sa amin sa Negros.
Hindi sa Pampanga side ho tayo.
Kapampangan na Tolosa, ano po. And it's not your first rodeo, so to speak, ano po. Dati na po kayong may karanasan sa mga ganitong klaseng impeachment, attorney?
Not for impeachment cases. As you would remember, in the recent history, there's only been how many? Maybe 2 impeachment cases. No? So there's just a very limited number of lawyers who's actually been involved in the impeachment proceedings before.
Pero ang forte ninyo, ang specialization ninyo is litigation, Attorney Jay.
That's correct. Because, although you hear it a lot, no, that impeachment is both a legal and a political process, still similar to what you do in normal hearings, pareho naman ho yan na pagpepresenta ng ebidensya, pagpepresenta ng testigo. No? So it's still litigation work, which is what we usually do.
Opo. Na today, may continuation po nung pre-trial. Ano po? Papakipaliwanag nyo nga po in layman's terms, yung maintindihan po ng ating mga kababayan, Attorney Jay, bakit umabot po ng pangatlong araw at ano ang ini-expect natin na ma-achieve sa ikatlong araw, Attorney Jay?
Okay. Dahil ito, umabot ho ng 3 araw dahil sa talagang napakarami lang ho ng ebidensya na pinipresenta ng magkabilang panig ho. At itong mga ebidensya ay minamarkahan ho yan isa-isa. Some of them consist of hundreds of pages ho yan. No? And habang minamarkahan, lalo na if they're common exhibits, we usually compare yung copies ho that each other have. No? And as we've stated in our previous submission yesterday, ang usual na practice when you have common exhibits, you just mark one copy and mamarkahan yun as exhibit for both parties. But in this case, the other party has insisted on marking separate copies. So medyo mas nakakatagal din ho yun, kasi as you would see, we will have to check both. So,
Pero matatapos naman po today. Kaya naman tapusin today.
Hopefully matapos today. That's why we're very thankful din ho sa secretariat under the impeachment clerk of court na gumagawa ho ng mga arrangements para mapabilis. So for example, instead ho ang pagmamark ay minsanan lang para sa lahat ng articles, ang gumawa ho ng separate teams para pwedeng sabay-sabay na makapag-marking. Kaya ho natapos tayo nung first day dun sa 2 articles, which is for bribery and dun sa grave threats. Kaya ho ngayon naman mas nakapag-devote ho din ng more teams dun naman ho dun sa other articles. But stated yesterday, medyo we wanted sana na more, kaya lang may limitation din yata from the side of the defense in terms of manpower. So but still we're really hoping that by today we'll be able to wrap it up.
Opo. Attorney, paano po yung sistema in previous impeachment proceedings? May nakita naman din talaga tayo na private prosecutor na nag-a-argue. Iba nga, naalala ko, parang ginigisa pa ni namayapang Senator Miriam Defensor Santiago. Ano po? But this time, sa trial ni Vice President Sara Duterte, paano po yung discarding na pagkasunduan? Kasali din po kayo sa mag-a-argue? O sa sidelines lang yung mga private prosecutor, hayaan natin yung mga congressman ang makipagtalastasan dun sa korte?
Hindi naman ho, pag-usapan din ho yan with clerk of court. Ang sabi naman, acknowledge naman ho no, na pwede naman talaga na in addition to the public prosecutors, no, the private prosecutors will also actively participate, of course, always under the control and supervision of the public prosecutors. So pwede naman ho yan, and pinapayagan naman to talaga yan sa rules.
Opo. At anong nakatoka po sa inyo, Attorney Jay?
Medyo it's a matter of strategy that right now I hope you'll understand that I won't disclose yet.
Bakit gano'n? Akala ko parang hinati-hat. Naalala ko may guest po kami dati na nagsabi na ang nakatoka sa akin ganire, ang nakatoka sa iyo ganito. So sa inyo...
For the public prosecutors ho kasi because that was already announced before,
Opo.
na nasabi na din ho kung sino ho yung magiging lead
Opo.
public prosecutor for each of the articles.
Yes.
But for the private prosecutors, no, ang advice ho sa amin is for now, maybe it would be better not to disclose too much details first.
And why
which
is that?
should
Is
be
that
part of the strategy.
and why is that so? Because it's a matter of strategy.
Tama ho yun, tama ho yun.
So kumbaga, para ma-surprise yung depensa, bigla na lang mag-a-appear yung Jay Tolosa sa isa sa mga... Pero sa palagay mo, Attorney Jay, alin yung pinakamabigat na akusasyon laban sa pangalawang Pangulo? Ano yung sa palagay mo ay talagang wala siyang kalusot-lusot among the articles of impeachment?
Well, first of all, para ho sa prosecution, lahat ho yan malakas. No? Hindi ho yan ifa-file, no? Any of those articles of impeachment kung hindi ho naniniwala na may sapat na ebidensya para sa lahat na yan. No? But maybe what you could say, for example, in terms of factual issues, meaning they won't be tedious anymore in terms of proving them. You could say, for example, the grave threats, no? Dahil mahirap, the respondent never denied, no, in her submissions that she in fact made those utterances. No? Ang depensa ho niya yan is more of legal arguments. No? So in terms of presenting witnesses, medyo mas mabilis ho yan, which is also one of the reason why we've decided to tackle that articles of impeachment first. But, even the others, no, sa amin, malakas ho yan. Tulad ho nung for example, unexplained will. Siyempre, no, this will be based on bank records. Bank records don't lie.
Yeah.
Diba ho? So,
At saka yung sa threat, yun ang pinakamabilis din maarok ng ordinaryong
Tama
Juan de la
ho yan.
Cruz. No po, parang madali siyang maintindihan kasi factor din po ang audience, yung mga nanunood, yung public opinion. Kasi sabi mo nga, political din ito as it is a legal proceeding. Yung depensa po doon, naalala ko dati, parang sinabi ng mga abogado na dumidepensa sa kanya, hindi naman yun grave threat, conditional threat yun. Yun ang sabi.
tama ho yun, tama yun. But I hope you'd understand, no, I can't delve into the merits too much, no, but what I could say about that is, no, under the law, there's really no such thing as conditional threats.
Walang ganun, attorney. Wala bang ganyan,
Yes, yes.
wala bang ganyang krimen? Kasi ang sabi niya, papatayin nyo yan pag namatay ako. O di, para may kondisyon nga po. Pero sa batas, wala pong ganun. A threat is a threat.
Tama ho yun, tama ho yun. Basta, lalo na, but again, I'm sorry, I can't really delve too much into the comments. Baka, because this is a matter that's
Opo.
already been submitted.
What about, Attorney Jay, ano po ang posisyon ninyo tungkol doon sa pagbangga ng 2/3 vote? Saan ba dapat ibangga? Sa 24, sa 23, o sa 22?
Alam niyo, ang position namin dyan, no, is sisiguraduhin namin, no, that we will be able to establish a compelling case backed by solid and overwhelming evidence, such that regardless of how this 2/3 vote will be interpreted, we'll be able to secure it. No? Kasi yung usapin ho ng 2/3 vote, again, although we have our position on it, it may be improper to discuss it now. No? It could be covered by the sub judice rules. So since I'm sure this is something that will be tackled by the Senate at the appropriate time. Pero sa amin ho, yun ang importante sa amin, regardless kung paano ho yan ma-interpret, no? Para sa amin, siguraduhin ho namin na ma-secure ho natin yan by presenting overwhelming evidence.
Pero do you see the issue reaching the Supreme Court?
Again, that's another matter, no, that will be. I'm sure the Senate sitting as an impeachment court would have to tackle also before even determining what constitutes two-thirds, if they're the proper body to make that determination. So that's something that would come up during the impeachment trial. So I don't want to preempt that issue and
What about
preempt
the
any action the
Sorry.
Senate may take.
Sorry, what about the issue of the presiding officer, Attorney Jay? Ano ang posisyon ninyo? Dapat ba si Senate President Sherwin ang mag-preside niyan? O pwede silang maghalal among themselves at si Senator Cheese ang ilagay nilang presiding officer being a lawyer?
Sa amin ho, that matters. And that matter is something that falls under the exclusive prerogative of the Senate. No? So we will respect whatever decision will reach on that matter. Sa amin ho, kahit sino ho ang presiding judge dyan, pareho ho ang trabaho namin. Sisiguraduhin ho namin, mapresenta namin ang ebidensya ng mabuti para mapatunayan ho namin lahat ho ng charges under the articles of impeachment.
Okay, and one last, may nakikita pa ba kayong balakid sa pagsisimula po ng trial sa July 6? At ready na ba ang prosecution? Gaano kahanda ang prosecution for the beginning of this trial?
Hopefully, wala na ho, sir, because there's still enough time before July 6 for the pre-marking of documents to conclude and for the clerk of court to issue a pre-trial order. No? So sa tingin namin, wala na hong dapat na maging dahilan para hindi ho ito matapos by July 6, no? Para makapag-start na yung first day of presentation of evidence. Now, the prosecution team is very ready to commence trial and present our first witness and even our succeeding witnesses. But of course, these preparations are continuing. It's an ongoing process.
Attorney Jay, maraming salamat. Huwag kang magsawa sa amin, ha. Mangungulit kami, ha, from time to time. Alam mo naman kung gaano kami kakulit, ha. Thank you, Attorney Jay.
No problem po, sir. No problem.
Sinabi mo yan, ha.
Thank you for having me here.
Naka-record dito. Sabi niya, no problem daw. O, sige.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good morning. Good morning. And thank you.
Magandang umaga po si Attorney Benjamin J. Tolosa Jr., ang legal spokesperson po ng House Prosecution Team.